On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. That last completion has him set up, 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
And 4th and inches for me is a green light anywhere on the field. I'm going to run the football. I'm going to be physical. I'm going to go to my play. I know I can get it. I like the play call on 4th and inches to go for it.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long?
I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB
gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Trying play action. He'll take another shot here. Pulls it in on the left. Makes the grab and steps into the end zone for the touchdown.
That is so hard to defend. QB wants to make a play from the pocket, but does a great job escaping to his left, eyes down the field. Palmer, he looked like a young athletic Jesse Palmer, getting outside the pocket and throwing a dime.
I would have torn my ACL if I had tried to roll out to my left like that in my playing days, but how about this quarterback keeping his eyes downfield, never quitting on the play, and finding a viable option and delivering an accurate throw so that he can advance it after the catch and take it all the way into the end zone.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and short. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete to the first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. He's
going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was his fingers. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Shoots it to the left. Hauls it in. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Showing the arm strength to the left. And it's caught inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack.
Saunters into the end zone for a touchdown. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Davis will throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got his man on the right. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab.
Man, we knew a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored it.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Oftentimes as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach.
Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Off play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man downfield. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Looking downfield on first down. Wide open downfield. Made a defender miss. Just keeps moving. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
On the run, it's Akers. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at...
And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on first down. He turns that loose down the right side. And he's in for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And now this offense will take the field again. They'll go to the ground. It's a fumble. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Quarterback on the keeper. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. Davis looking to pass. Here comes the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Fires to the right. It's complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Under fire. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Defender got caught a little handsy with that jersey, and it'll cost him. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. Powers through the defender. At the 45 on his way. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And this QB is dialed in. You've already seen the passing ability to make plays down the field. But how about this? Running the option as well.
Breaks into the open. All the way in for the touchdown.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Cal is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Aaron Rodgers, this has not been a blowout today in Berkeley. They're up by 7 over Virginia. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The play action fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And good coverage and better hands lands on that shot to the end zone. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. And that's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Davis will throw. Takes the easy one to the back. And he'll be run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Not a very productive play there. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right down the middle. And that is his 5th interception. A nightmare he is not waking up from. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking down the middle. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? This is what got this team in this position to win this game. Aggressive offense, taking shots. Here we are in the 4th quarter. They've got the lead. Why stop now?
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Going for 6. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Man, I like the response by this defense. They've given up some yards, gotten all the way down here near the goal line, but 2 straight plays, 2 straight incompletions, now forcing a 3rd down. They'll be happy to get out of this drive.
Tick, 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 tick. Clock winding down, and they're in for the touchdown.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up here.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level.
Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Makes a man miss. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Davis looking to pass. And he interception. Those kind of plays can be huge for momentum. Even with the short return, they're set up at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gilbert. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down, he'll throw it. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that.
A late-game touchdown to put 6 on the board.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score,